everyone, welcome back to the Everton Career Mode. We're now on episode 13 and still in a Champions League spot. Equal on points with Chelsea now after that absolute madness that took place last episode with the red card from Conte, the 2 late goals that gave us the win. We are in such a good position now, guys. Wolves are still on our tail, but Spurs have slid down the table, loss after loss. Now they play against Liverpool. They may very well be out of this race. Man United too is just way off the pace. I mean, 10 points below us now. Safe to say we'll probably finish above them. Now the next game is against Leicester City, and if we win this, I say top 6 is pretty much a guarantee. But I have to say, it's top 4, right? It's about top 4 now. This is no longer a pipe dream. Champions League football is a realistic target, and we have to go for it, guys. I mean, in the position we're in, we are favored. We have to be favored. It's going to be tough because our schedule is really difficult, congested going forward. We have away games against Arsenal, Liverpool, and Leicester. We have a cup final, an FA Cup final with Arsenal. That's going to divide our attention. This is going to be anything but easy. And our next game against Leicester is no pushover. The last time we played, they had to rotate the squad, and many of their players weren't playing, and they still got a 0-0 result. This is an excellent team. They play a 4-2-3-1, much like West Ham or Man United. They have a very solid team with little holes. They can play possession and counter you, and they're going to favor that counter with Vardy, even though he's lost a little bit of pace. I mean, this guy is elite at attacking positioning, at finishing. He will punish you if he gets the chance. They've substituted Harvey Barnes with Pepe, so they didn't lose any quality there. They have Madison in behind them pulling the strings. He's one of the best cams in the league right now. Ndidi behind them. I mean, he has turned into one of the best CDMs in the league. They literally have some of the best players in the league for certain positions. I mean, Conte is certainly first, but Ndidi is up there. And then the backbone at the back, Vestergaard and Soyuncu make a great CB partnership. This is going to be an extremely difficult game. I'm going to treat it with respect. I'm going to go with a 4-3-3. Just like I did in the Chelsea game, there's going to be very little changes here. I'm going to put Godfrey in just because they play Vardy, so that if he gets in behind, Godfrey with his pace can be a little bit of extra security for us, because I don't want to get caught out by one of the best finishers that the Premier League has seen in recent years. So this is going to be a tough game, guys. It's an away game too. We got to do our best here. Let's go.
Will you please make some noise as we welcome our visitors, Everton, and your Leicester City. And here's the Leicester City lineup. Number 1.
Guys, Leicester played an exceptional game of football, and I love how they play, because all their passes, their plays, the dribbles even, they all have purpose to it. There's not a lot of empty possession early on in this game. In fact, right from the kickoff, they give it to Pepe out wide. He skips past 1, past 2, and has a shot on target. This is what I'm talking about. They don't muck about. Here we go. 1 pass in for Vardy. He turns just like he likes. Shot. Pickford has to make a save, and this was Leicester the entire game. They had purpose, and they were direct. Here we go. Soumare one time, it was just wide, and Leicester continued to attack us. This was the first 20 minutes, and they just dominated. We didn't have a lot of possession. Finally, we were able to get a spell of possession, and we capitalized on it, guys. Doucouré runs on the end of it, and he puts it in the back of the net. Top corner, guys. What a start. But I'm so happy because we were able to capitalize on a Leicester mistake here. The CB comes way too close here to Calvert-Lewin, and it vacates that space for Doucouré to run into. He has that in his instructions, and it works perfectly in this case. We're up 1-0, guys, and in a game where you don't have a lot of chances, and we certainly didn't have a lot in this game, you have to take the ones that you do get. Here we go. We get one more chance in the first half. Doucouré, great switch of play. Allen runs onto it, and Schmeichel has to make a save. I'm happy with the chances we fashioned. It is an away game, and I knew that there was a chance that Leicester would play a little bit more ball dominant, and they certainly did, because after this, it was all Leicester, guys. I didn't have a lot of the ball. In fact, in this series, I don't think I've had a lower ball possession percentage. I really don't. Leicester continues to attack. We defend well for the most part, and Pickford is called in to make another save, and this would be the Pickford show. because although we defended decently well at the beginning, because then it was a little bit shambolic, as well as Leicester played, Pickford was on top of his game and he played even better. But like I said, here we go. One pass into Vardy, not even a touch, just shoots it. Pickford makes a great save. This was our big mistake here. This back heel plays everyone for fools. No one gets to the second ball. It's a volley and Pickford makes a godly save. I mean, this reflex save is ridiculous. Maddison on the volley and Pickford flies for this. What a save. He is just ridiculous. And Leicester continue to pile on the pressure here. They play it well. Again, they cut it back. We can't get close. Pickford flies again. This man's a bird. This is just ridiculous. And it would continue just the same. They had so many chances. I don't know how we're not down at least 1-0. Again, crossbar. We clear it, or we try to at least, and it falls right into the penalty box. Pickford dives for it. He slides for it on his ass, and he makes another save. He's bailing us out. This is ridiculous at this point. They continue to move it along well, and Pickford is not going to be beat this game. It's just shot after shot, save after save. Here we go again. He gets it. What was that? What kind of a reflex save was that? This is insane. Finally, after basically the whole game, we get another chance here. Damari Gray goes into the box and Schmeichel makes the save. And that is literally, apart from the first two chances, the only thing I was able to get this entire game. Because that's how dominant Leicester was. I couldn't get the ball. And when I did, I couldn't get it into their half. I couldn't. There was nothing I could do. They were so good. And they continued to attack. Late on in this game, they cross it. Pepe is on the end of it, and Pickford makes another save. Guys, this guy is the next coming of Neves Salvo. If he can play like this every game, and he doesn't get the credit in this series, I don't feel like. He is just insane. He's the most consistent player we have, and I know our strikers are scoring game in, game out, but he is so consistent, and he gets us this 1-0 win. This is huge, guys, for Champions League football. We needed a result. I think 2 wins will get it, and this is one of them. Yes, guys. Alright, guys, there's only 3 games left. We're getting closer and closer and closer. That Leicester win guarantees us a top 6 finish, but we are in for the Champions League, guys, and we're in a decent position to get it. We have a game in hand, 2 points above Wolves, 5 points above Spurs, but this is far from over because Wolves face Norwich, Tottenham face Burnley. Those are 2 easier games. They probably will end up winning. And our next game, the game in hand we have, is the Merseyside Derby. Guys, I am so pumped. I am not going to go into the tactical analysis because I'm more interested in the passion and the energy of the game, the enthusiasm I want to see from my players, the heart. So we're going to just jump in. Both squads are full strength. We're just going to jump into the battlefield, guys. Let's go.
As we welcome the 2 teams to the pitch.
Just like in the first game, guys, I wanted to have a proper go at Liverpool. I wanted to be aggressive and give the fans something to cheer for, and we were on the attack straight away. Dean surges into the box. It's a shot, and it's just wide. And I wanted to continue to attack the entire game. That was my intention, but Liverpool knew what was up. They didn't fall for it, and they showed up this game, not like in the first game. Mane here on the counter cuts it back. Firmino one time, and it's 1-0, guys. 11th minute, and we are down in the Merseyside Derby. When Liverpool plays like this, there's not much you can do. I thought we did okay defensively. Aarons tried to get back, but it is Mane. Bombing could have done better and put a better challenge in, but it's unfortunately 1-0, guys, and Liverpool was a Levine this game. They continued to attack, and when they play such flowing football like they're capable of doing, you're going to be in a world of trouble. One-touch football like this, it's on. Pickford makes a save, and Pickford transferred his form from the Leicester game, and we needed it. off the corner here. Again, like always, shambolic defending from us. Liverpool plays it around. It's Firmino again, and Pickford makes another save. But it was all Liverpool, and it was all Firmino. A lot is said about how he does the dirty work, how he does the link-up play, and how he makes Liverpool tick. But today, he was the main goal threat, and he got on the ball and made things happen. Again, testing Pickford, and he is on top of his game. Firmino, what a shot. And this guy has that in his locker. He has superstar in his locker in terms of goal scoring as well, and sometimes it shows. And this game, he tried to show it. Liverpool continuously pressured us, and it was such good play for them. This time another long shot, and that's a save again from Pickford. He's saving stuff that shouldn't be saved. Like, no man should save certain shots Jordan Pickford is saving, but he does. And this time Liverpool attacks again, but it's a counter from us, a blistering one, and Gakpo gets it in, guys. 1-1. What a goal. Yes. Get in. Gakpo, what a shot, and what a counter. This guy scores a goal in his first Merseyside Derby, guys, and dance all you want, guys. That's right. Dance it out. What a goal. And we're back in this game, guys. And honestly, we didn't have a lot of opportunities, but it's 1-1 off a blistering counter, and this is what we need to do against Liverpool. This is how this game is turning out. We're not going to be attacking them like we did in the first game because it's an away game, and now they're prepared for it. It's going to be counter opportunities. All right, guys, but it's back to Liverpool, and a crossbar this time. What a shot from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. We try to get a counter, but this time Henderson plays it to Salah. It's Firmino takes one touch and puts it past Pickford, and that is infuriating because we didn't play it as sharply as I would have liked on the counter. If you're attacking Liverpool, they're gonna pressure you. Right when you're going on the counter, they're gegenpressing you, so you have to get it out quickly. We don't. It falls to Firmino, and on this form, even Pickford wasn't able to save this. He puts it in, and it's 2-1, and we have to work from behind again. We do it, and this time we play a nice chance here. Doucouré goes off injured, so Davies is on. It's a gaping hole in the middle. Davies picks it up. No, it's a crossbar. That was such a good opportunity. We continue to press. We're not letting go. We put our heart into this game. They really did. The lads put in so much effort. Dean, again, surges into the box. He's been doing this all game. He cuts it back. It falls fortuitously for Calvert-Lewin, and it's 2-2. Yes! 2-2, guys. We're back in it. It's a tie game, and that was some luck we needed. What a surge, though, into the box from Dean. I mean, he hasn't been like this in any game in this season. He was out wide more. He surges in. It falls off Alisson, off the defender Robertson, and it's a goal. But Liverpool would come back, and what was that from Henderson? What was that? A bicey from Henderson, and Pickford proves this guy is a bird in net. What a save. That is the save of the season. That was going top corner, top bins, and Pickford takes it out. We counter. And look at this, guys. The Flying Dutchman, Rondon. He gets it in. It's 3-2. This is insanity. You remember that Van Persie goal where they called him the Flying Dutchman? Well, it's the Flying Rondon. And for a second Merseyside Derby in a row, the unlikeliest of people, the unlikeliest of heroes, it's Rondon who puts it past Alisson, who steps out, and it's 3-2. I cannot believe this because it was a dead game from then on, and we had one opportunity, and Rondon gets on the end of it. The guy who doesn't start, the guy who is unremarkable. This is insanity, but Liverpool would not back down, and just like in the first game, the second game, Salah gets on the end of it, and Pickford makes a save. He bails us out yet again. Oh my goodness, Pickford is amazing. He takes this out of the net, and we win the Merseyside Derby, guys, at Anfield. This is ridiculous. We win a game that I didn't even expect to win, but the lads put in so much heart, so much effort, and we get it. That's huge. Not only because we won the Merseyside, but because this puts us in Champions League contention for sure. I mean, we could, depending on the results, have that place secured already. What a game. What a game that was, guys. You should have seen the stamina bars at the end of the game. They were so depleted. Our guys gave everything. They left it all on the field, and we came out with a win. Unfortunately, guys, Doucouré picked up an injury. He broke his toe, and he's out for 3 months. I'm gutted for him. He missed the first Merseyside Derby, and now he's going to miss the end of the season. In a way, maybe it's fortuitous because we picked up our major injury basically at the end of the season, so he'll come back at the beginning of the season and be ready for us. He's not actually going to miss that many games, but I feel gutted for him because our next game is the FA Cup final, guys. It's finally here. What a moment this is. This is huge. The last time we had a chance to win Silverware, or the last time we won Silverware, was the 95 FA Cup against Man United. That was Ferguson when he was just starting out. And Neville Southall was still in net at 37. I mean, what a time that was with Unsworth and Duncan Ferguson in that team. That was the last time we won Silverware, and now we have a chance to repeat and win the FA Cup, guys. But it's not going to be easy because we're facing Arsenal, and they're a very decent side. We struggled against Arsenal in the first game. We tied, but it was a constant struggle. They are a very decent team. They look to hold on to the ball. I'm assuming Arteta's going to play like this, but they use that pace quickly. So if you do get the ball, they'll break on you and they'll counter, but they'll also look to get in behind, and they have the pace to do it. They still have Aubameyang up front. Great pace. They can throw Saka at you, Martinelli, and obviously they sold Pepe to Leicester, but they picked up Harvey Barnes. So a bit of a swap there, and he is lightning quick as well. The person who's orchestrating everything in that hole, in that 10, is Odegaard, and he was a handful for us in the first game. I mean, he just destroyed us single-handedly, and I feel like we need to pay special attention towards him and really close him down and not give him any room on the ball, or we're just going to get exposed here. But we can't just leave Partey alone either. He has a great shot from distance. He's not just a CDM. I feel like the weakness here, and I feel like I always say about Arsenal, but it's their defense. They have average defenders or defenders who are still developing. And on top of that, it seems like they have massive injury problems because they're playing Pablo Mari left back. That's something we can definitely exploit. He's not a good defender in the first place, and out on left back, he'll be exposed even more. They're playing Ben White, okay, but they're not playing Gabriel. They're playing Kolasinac at CB, so I'm not sure what the thinking is behind there. Probably play Mari, CB, and Kolasinac at left back, but no, they changed it up, and they're playing Maitland-Niles and not Tomiyasu at right back, so a very sort of prototype defense, which I think we can take advantage of. This is how we're going to set up. We're going to go with a 4-3-3. I want to play conservative and not let this game get out of hand. First and foremost. Now, Doucouré is not going to be able to play. I've opted for Cantwell. I'm really impressed with what he's done so far at the club, and I feel like that a little bit of extra quality on the ball can help us in this game. I'm also going to play Godfrey, not Keane, and that's just because they have so much pace, and I'd like a faster guy at the back. All right, guys, here we go. It's the FA Cup. Let's go.
As we welcome our visitors Everton, and raise the roof, make some noise for Arsenal! Here's how Arsenal are lining up. Number 1, Bernd Leno. Number 15, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Number 31, Sead Kolasinac. Number 4, Ben White. Number 22, Pablo.
I started this game off so nervously, guys, and it showed in my play. I couldn't get anything going against Arsenal, and they started off brightly. Pickford had to bail me out because I couldn't string any passes together. I couldn't get it out of my own half. It was that bad. I was so nervous. I had to calm myself down, compose myself, or we wouldn't even be in this game. I slowly but surely did that, and finally we had a good opportunity. Calvert-Lewin turns, Cantwell surges into the box, one touch, and he bangs it in, guys. 1-0. What a start against Arsenal here in the FA Cup, and what a story from Todd Cantwell, who comes in at the deadline day in the winter transfer window. He was suggested to us in the comment section, and he turns out to be a gem. Doucouré is injured. He steps in and produces a magical moment, puts himself in the history books of the FA Cup for us, and what a goal, what a moment, and he will be big for us in career. I know it. Arsenal, though, is not going to let us just have this game, and Odegaard started to show up and started to pop off. Pickford had to make a save, and he was just sensational, Odegaard, this game. Just like in the other game we played in the league, he was popping up into these little pockets of space and either creating or having shots like this. He was so threatening. In the second half, we finally are able to create some more chances, and Gakpo gets it on the wing. He puts a nice cross into Richarlison, and it's 2-0, guys. Wow, 2-0 against Arsenal in the FA Cup finals, and I am starting to believe we can do this. My blood is pumping because we are so close. I can smell it. The writing is on the wall. What a cross, but what shambolic defending. First, no closing down, and second, they let him get to this ball, and it's 2-0. But Arsenal will be like, hold on, just 1 minute. Here we go. Harvey Barnes in for Odegaard, and he blasts it in, guys. 2-1. Just sensational from Odegaard. But I'm saying Pickford got beat on the short post here, and I don't think goalkeepers should get beat on the short post. And I understand sometimes the shot is a powerful one, but from this kind of an angle, I'm thinking Pickford should have saved this. You guys can see in the replay here, I think he should have saved it, but you just knew that if someone was going to get a goal back here, it would be Odegaard. The man is really good. And Arsenal would continue to attack. I couldn't get anything going after that. It was lethargic from me, and Arsenal continued to attack. We lost Harvey Barnes. He crosses it in. Martinelli gets on the end of it, and it's 2-2 off of 2 short post goals. Pickford, come on. You were so good the entire game. What happened? You've been so godly in the last 2-3 games, and you let 2 short post goals, and this is so hard to take. Such a good play from Arsenal, and Harvey Barnes was doing work out there, but there was so many defensive errors. They let him go. Aarons couldn't get the header, and Pickford lets it in. It was extra time. We surge into the box with Townsend, and Richarlison gets a chance, and I would have bet any money on him getting that in. That was so close, and I was pressing because I did not want penalties, guys. You know I'm not that good at penalties, and I don't like the added pressure of it. We try and we push. Brooksy gets a chance. He surges into the box, and it's just wide. Just wide in the 113th minute from Brooksy. And that was it, guys. It would be penalties, and my hands started to shake. They started to sweat because you guys know I only had a few penalties this year, and it was suggested into the comments that I should do skill games to improve because I'm not that good at it, and I felt the pressure. Here are the kick takers, guys, and it's the moment of truth. Here we go. Maitland-Niles' first Arsenal penalty. And he misses the first penalty. Wow, what an opportunity here. We just need to get all of ours, focus on ourselves, and we've got this. Richarlison top left. Yes, there we go, Rishi. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, El Neni, second Arsenal penalty. And he puts it away. Pickford dives the wrong way. Still okay. We just have to focus on ourselves. Come on, Calvert-Lewin. Calm, cool, and collected. Let's go. Come on. Top right. I missed time a little bit. And Leno gets it. That's a missed opportunity. Martinelli. Panenka, really? By Martinelli. Pickford, you got done by. And now we're behind 2-1. We lost our advantage. Brooksy, you have to get this in. Brooksy, you have to get this in. We cannot go down. We have to equalize. Come on. Top left. Perfectly placed. Yes, Brooksy. That's what I'm talking about. Balogun, fourth Arsenal penalty. Bar down. Oof. That was a penalty. That was a good one. And we're continuously under pressure now because we're coming from behind every time. Dean bottom left, come on. And he places it. There we go. And the pressure is mounting. Each penalty, the pressure is mounting. Kolasinac. And Pickford makes the save. Yes! Pickford. Wow, what a save. There we go. He gives us the opportunity. He puts it in our hands. All Townsend needs to do is put this in the back of the net and we win the FA Cup. Come on. And I started shaking. I started really shaking and I was really nervous and I couldn't put it on target. I overshot it, guys. Barnes steps up, 6th penalty. And he misses. Wow, the scenes here in the swings. Wow, it's just ridiculous. And we have another chance. It's Coleman. You put it away, son, and that's it. Coleman, the Everton captain, to win the FA Cup, guys. Come on. Top right. And he gets it. We win. Guys, we won the FA Cup. The scenes at Wembley. We run onto the pitch. Oh my goodness. The first trophy in 27 years for Everton Football Club. And we've done it. I've said at the beginning of the series, I want to replicate Howard Kendall's success. And he won an FA Cup first. And now we do it. Coleman, Godfrey, Holgate, Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin, Allen. All these guys, Cantwell who came in, have written themselves in to the Everton history books. What a moment. We went through Millwall. Then we drew Aston Villa, our nemesis opponent. And we won against them 2-1. To then get Blackburn and Bristol. 2 championship sides. I mean, it was the luck of the draw. And then we dispatched them. We found ourselves in the semi-final and we started to believe, guys. We got Chelsea. And it was madness that game. They got our red. And then all of a sudden, we win that game and we're against Arsenal in the final. And to come here, to be up 2-0, to have that lead disintegrated, but to then have the mental fortitude to come back. And I don't take penalties well. It was said at the beginning of the season in the comment section, yo, do some skill games because you're not that good. Yo, we did it. We practiced. It came full circle to then win the FA Cup on penalties. This is just insane. We won. We got silverware in our first season. I cannot believe it. I am in disbelief. I'm in disbelief. And Wembley is blue, guys. Wembley is blue. Blue skies shining on me, smiling on me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for being on this FA Cup journey with me. And I'll see you next time, guys, in the season finale, next episode.